You ever scrolled Instagram and saw, they call them thirst traps? Be like, damn, son, that shit crazy. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a single man, you tend to be out there looking at the thirst traps and all this. And then let's just take a hypothetical. Hit up the thirst trap, you hit the DM, right? And you meet the actual person, link up, and everything is cool. And man, you excited because everything that you've seen, you're expecting this to be this fun ride, right? Ends up not being that because it was all smoke and mirrors. The Miami Dolphins or that IG model, they're that thirst trap. They have all of these nice pieces, HN and Tyreek Hill, Mr. 2000. You got all the, Tua Tiger, he's so good in this system. Mike McDaniel is the next great mind in football. Pyaw. Right? All of these things. But when you really peel back the curtain, they're not that great. They've had one offensive explosion this year on those poor Denver Broncos who righted the ship after that game, to be honest with you. They woke up. This defense was supposed to be this solid physical defense led by Jalen Ramsey when he came back. Hasn't been that, has it? So, what are they really? They started the season as this great offensive juggernaut, this powerhouse, and now they're just a team. There's smoke and mirrors, just like that thirst trap on Instagram. Where do they go from here? See, the thing is, for me, I think that Tua is a good quarterback. He's a system quarterback. Mike McDaniel has made him look better than what he is. Respect to him, right? That's what a coach is supposed to do. But sometimes when you have a system quarterback, there's a ceiling. Yeah. You know who experienced that particular ceiling? Sean McVay and Jared Goff. That offense was really good with the Rams that year. Looked really good. Weapons were all over the place. You had Todd Gurley looking great. Got to that Super Bowl and everything changed. Why? Because when you play a great team, they know how to expose those weaknesses. And what we've seen is that one game that the Bills exposed them, the wheels have come off the bus ever since. They've shown you flashes. Showing you that thirst trap of bringing people in. Man, that offense, Tyreek Hill, is gone. But then they have those stinkers where they can't score for a few quarters because physically they cannot compete with certain teams in the NFL. So, what are they? They're mid.
You picked two quarterbacks that somebody was talking about earlier in the week. Pick 2 out of the 4.
Oh, we're gonna get there. Yeah. Yeah. 2 out of the 4. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get there. So, what do you think about what I just said, Mr. Guido?
I don't think you're off base. I mean, I think when playoff time comes around, I think people are going to be scared of the Dolphins. I really do. Because they're an easy regular season team to pick on. This is a team that doesn't cover well. This is a team that doesn't really get after the quarterback. They are a very offensive-minded team. They've got tons of speed. Their offense is crazy innovative. So I agree with you. I think that Mike McDaniel's offense is probably making Tua look better than he actually is. But to be fair, I mean, we were talking about this off camera. Like, this AFC is a very weird jumble of teams at the top that don't really stick out. Like, we were talking about it. Cowboys and 49ers, I think, are head and shoulders above everybody else in the league
Tier
to
1.
this point. Right. And they're both sitting in the AFC. In the NFC, I'm sorry. But I don't know what you get to playoff time, you don't want to play this offense. You don't want to be the team that holds the responsibility of containing all that speed. You just don't. So I don't know that you're off base, but I think that things can fall in their direction late.
I think the everything that you're saying in regards to the defense is correct, but just like you were saying, like, can you keep up with that offense? You have Tyreek Hill at 1,500 yards, Waddle at 800 yards. They got 15 touchdowns between the two of them. You got Mostert 900 yards right now, 1,000 yards all-purpose already. Can you keep up with them? 12 touchdowns on the ground already. They're number one in yards per game, number one or two in touchdown rate, number one or two in the red zone. Like, they're top 10 in every single offensive category. If you're not on your A game, you lost.
Yeah.
Can they do it in the cold?
Exactly. Can they do it against a physical football team? Because I've seen them go the other way. So that's what I'm saying. When you talk about the good teams that are going to be in the playoffs, we're talking about physical teams. We're talking about Baltimore. We're talking about Cleveland. You're talking about maybe the Bills, right? Even the Chiefs. They have, right, Broncos. The Chiefs have a bad offense, but they're a physical defense, right? So all of those teams that they have to use this great offense against, they're going to get beat up. Can they handle that? Because with a finesse offense, if you can't handle that physicality, that offense becomes null and void, especially in the playoffs.
How easy is it for you to say that the teams will be able to handle that?
History tells me that. We've seen great offenses over the years, and we've seen them all go by the wayside in the playoffs. Why? Because of physicality.
Yeah.
Because if you cannot match up physicality with another team that's willing to really go the extra mile and stop you, that's where the problem is. So you can let Tyreek Hill do his thing, but everybody else, that's done. Think about a team like Baltimore. You think they're going to let Mostert run all over them? Come on now. It's not going to happen.